Oh gosh. Okay, cool. We're out here doing some more FF16. It's been a while. I think I did a bunch of side quests last time, so probably doing some main quest progress now.
She was building a ship.
Right, Clive. Asterix. Been finished sending half the Hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl would do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave.
Oh, that's right, we're seeing Sid's grave.
Excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that. In those words.
Famous last words.
Did, yes.
Clive. Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. Should probably be off where the Canva by now.
I might still be able to catch her. Have you seen Mid?
Yeah. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Oberlin. Don't mention it. My tidings, Uncle. Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Where you at, Gav?
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. The next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind in place while I'm gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. Right?
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Dun, dun, dun.
Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. Not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it was never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the crystalline dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance. You let me go with them. Oh, thanks, none. Stop that! You break me bones, you great galoot.
Poor dudes.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's
Aw,
managed
dude,
by the
Bocklad,
merchants
hell
here.
yes.
Just show them Goose's traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goods.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bucklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Just see that's it. Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Nice. Sweet. At some point, I probably should go through Draco's Deep and into the flat and down here because there's a ton of shit. One of the trials is down there. But for the time being.
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torg will help too. Enjoy.
What is this? Oh, okay. Later side quest.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the skies. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. All official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
How aggressive is the vin? Okay. Alright, I was curious. Nope. How aggressive is the film grain? You can see some of it, but. Whoa. Phoenix, Carrera, Ramu. I feel like Shiva should be bluer than this. Alright. Go fight some motherfuckers while we get to Baklad. Sup?
Really? It's as bad as that? Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
This is definitely not a
No
trap.
doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out.
Definitely not a trap.
Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing carts. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come snorting, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way.
if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket the reward for your troubles.
Sure, man.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
Yeah, lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Sounds good, man. This is gonna be... I also love how this quest is called Get Cart. Like, just...
I'm not sure I trust those two.
Right.
But if there are bandits lying in wait...
Oh yeah, this is totally not a trap. Definitely not a trap. You ready?
These must be our bandits.
Wait, do I have to have the attack charged? Sorry, I probably should have paid attention to what I was doing. Nice.
That's that dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Where's the cart? Is there really nothing in any of these little things? I mean, I know there's this, obviously, but... Hell yeah, Clive. Kick the fuck out of that door.
Getting all this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Thanks, man.
see the Dalnex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
I feel like that wasn't Clive's voice. Alright, fallen enemies, where you at? Slash also. Wait, was there really nothing else that I'd pick up? I thought there was something on the other side. Alright. Alright. Ah. They outnumber us, then there's an even fight. Halo 2, right? They outnumber us 3-1, then there's an even fight. They outnumber us 3-1, or whatever it was. Definitely gonna be some photo mode stuff happening.
So this is Zemeckis.
Oh, Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominant sin bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were indeed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boglad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Something wrong?
is it?
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
Poor Dion.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father, I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
Oh, I missed it.
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature
Fuck
of
off,
nations,
Annabella.
of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
I forgot Olivier could talk.
I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have lunch instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher. lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Boo.
The Bocklad Market's to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Oh, I adjusted it. Okay. Strong work, Jill. Getting out here and stabbing some motherfuckers.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. But you can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained. He's in the battle arm. Seems to win.
Oh, okay. The fuck did you go? Oh, why are you down there? I like how even though you can fucking fly, you went and wandered back from the bottom of the cliff.
Not much further to Watford now.
Good. Father have filled life with magic, if you call it life. The sooner I can fill this to a Christian and civilized adult.
Get my field of view and my focus and stuff. Get a decent picture of the trader town. Ooh. Probably yes. Way the hell out there. Okay, maybe not. and that's traitor, like Trater, not traitor. Remember there being a thing up here. Okay. Wait, did I get all of them? Or did Jill come up and just like fucking ice some motherfuckers? %95 sure this sword is not worth a goddamn, but yeah. There was a... Oh, it's tied to a quest. Disregard. We will be back. It's tied to a quest. Very nice.
More refugees.
Yep.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
I remember that being a better item than that, but sure. What up, Bach lad?
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going. The crystalline dominion is our only chance.
I don't know why. I just wanted to take a picture of this golden chocobo.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he went for a steal after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the
Plastic frozen cargo, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
I know most of this is quest related, but I felt like there was some equipment to grab. Ah. Nice.
I hear the brothers found all of it.
If only your eyes were so
Bruh, I got some coin. Wait, how did that? Okay. Let's see, how did that not activate? Where you at? There you are.
What are you looking for?
A fine choice. You've a discerning eye.
Indeed.
Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much for a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper, not nowadays. They are more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
They're checking everyone.
Can't be anything else for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go to find Good, shall we?
Where you at, dudes?
He must be around here somewhere.
I do wish that you could you could buy stuff from these merchants instead of there just being the one dude that you can talk to.
Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's betrayed us, Pass. It's gone. We can't ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bear bumped into me. Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, yeah?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Bucklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on around here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sounds got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
Right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other one on purses.
Show them your trader's path.
Found you.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El! He's my mate.
As I live and breathe. Goose, what are you doing back in Bucklad?
What's up, Eloise?
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
Goots would never.
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all that, you're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little band could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
Bro, I just have a giant sword.
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
A bunch of folk have no money and are trying to get by with what they can.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt.
Fuck's sake, Goots.
Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Do I get a pin? Yeah.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Thanks, Eloise. You're a champion. I'm trying to remember.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Like, I'm pretty sure you have to do this whole like rigmarole before you can do anything else.
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, and Eloise collared you too. Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark getting chased if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger, run by the gates, been trying to track down the children involved. Should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Fishmonger, fishmonger.
quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked!
I'll have one of each.
Gonna interest you?
Ah, sorry.
Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway. They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
Cool, let's go talk to some random kids.
Question children. And what can that be?
Remember when half the people coming through here?
Bribe the kids. Bribe the kids. Bribe the kids. Bribe the kids.
Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything grown-ups ever asked us to do is shut and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Kids.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pickpocket.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Strong word, Clive. Hell yeah. What's up, other child?
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's alright, we're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travellers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it really, but my friend Hansa, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Snake spit for the road.
Good old snake spit. I'm just gonna be snake spit's like some really shitty whiskey. Seems about right.
She must have been at the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Is it this child? This random kid that's chilling right? Nope, that's not him. Oh, that's this one.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance to be a fine thing. The moment they found out they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
Alright.
Bye.
You can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocolate pen, but...
Thank you.
What's up, Hansa? Thanks for running right into the middle of a fucking trap.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who were making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but it doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter. Where do I find them?
Found him then.
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're him!
I haven't got your powers anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their guild, me and my mates would have starved.
I think I found him. Strong work, Torgal. Always knowing.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Eloise. Theo's, the edgelord of the family. In a kind of good way, I guess.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before. Theodore, what do you know of the Carstones? Vultures who have made Botlad their hunting ground.
They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I've been looking into their activities in the hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I feared.
Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they made him do.
If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have.
Pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it?
And my sisters asked you to help them end the pickpocketing.
Then we all want the same thing.
Nice. Let's do some family drama.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the Carstones and we crush them. You get your traders passed back, and I make Botlad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped?
Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said
said you'd string me on.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south past the camp.
We literally were there like an hour ago.
Scared of you, my brothers.
Where's that then?
Daddy! There are no Christians here.
Oh, is it these random dudes that are okay? Right, I guess I'm not gonna get that item. Dude, Stronglock dude's got the random dagger just chilling.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
Is it just you?
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
At least we know we're on the right track.
We got company!
Wolford soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today,
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural born ne'er-do-wells.
eh? Especially the little ones. And Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scout.
Shall we then?
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
Well, yeah, there's a big motherfucker there, so.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Bro, these dudes are like 15 feet from the fucking.
That guard from Falkland! Kill them all!
Nice try.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses, and traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Family drama. Family drama.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, will you?
I will. Thank you.
I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Nice.
What is it? Elle has friends in higher places, while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
A collar and compass.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own, for a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
Will
10%. Strong work. Oh, Theo and Eloise.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goods.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
I'm gonna sell all my valuable shit. Which is not a ton, but
May
sure.
Gilbert smile upon you.
Or we can do these side quests.
Pardon me, but would you happen that well-notched steel and impressive physique? I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there, the rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly, there is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Onward to discovery.
I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
The other quest is okay.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life, made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Oh, this is the rich people quest. Good old the rich people quest.
I want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her when I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red, a Gotan 66. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire, and most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their fruits.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize in my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sounds good.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bullock, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Alright, I need to go fill my water. I went to the bathroom while I was at it. Aldrich is your man. He's never lost a load. Don't bother with the best. Strong word, Aldrich.
Hi, man. I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotown 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sanbreque.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route to the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. They Sorrowflam one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
Come on, come on.
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join for a cup of wine after you back up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbreque, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twins.
The Empire's ready, not us.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotown 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market can be flooded with refugees. We were here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right. We've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty trying to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them is foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. The innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Clive knows.
I'll take them. What a really
Juicy pears!
Caravan stops next to
I
the
feel like
steak for the road.
Philistia probably doesn't have whiskey. This feels like a wine and ale place.
peaches and pears.
Ooh, maybe it's like cellar ale. Get you a good pull.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
So,
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Botland. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And what besides?
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right, I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup though if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows.
But it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Botland. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a true word spoken.
Amen to that, brother. Ooh, one of the guards that is head covered. Head and face covered. Lame. No good booze, this is bullshit. Alright, fine. Alright, let's go. Let's go talk to this other sword. Or find this hell sword.
Water for hire.
There's that.
There are no Christians here.
What do you want? Have you got a coin on me?
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? I got off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Thanks, man.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you don't want
Get wrecked. Wait, that didn't kill you? That didn't kill you? What the fuck? Strong work, Joe. You're freezing.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention,
Maybe chill out and don't run away.
we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us.
No?
Ruins. A relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Just want to pick up this dumb. Okay, mash dash. Cool. Cool. Sup.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shh, now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told them what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Let's go. Is it? Okay. Make sure we're on the right way. This is Goblin Guy, correct?
Joseph's thieves really got their stolen wares on the way out here.
I mean, probably. There's all this, like, you know, broken cart shit that's over here. There's these broken barrels, these broken wheels.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Ah, yes. The old enemy bested.
Let's get this over with.
Stop!
Stop! I made friends with the goblins.
Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph. So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was I wanted to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
Yes.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left Market. You know what that is?
soon found their cozy little homestead. All the missing food. I launched myself at them full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that of starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Bocklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot of sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Lord. This is about fantasy. It's like fantasy should be like stuff that's not realistic. You know, when it's like, oh, all these folks who are put upon to do whatever they have to do to survive, and they're, you know, breaking shit or whatever. So why did this not be a thing?
Nordic. Alright then. Who's first?
The other goblins. Yeah, totally not the same. Totally not the same. Yeah, the amount of, oh, we had to steal because we are super fucking broke and no one wants to help us. Cool.
No, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, the battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
Can I block this? Can't. Dude, Titanic block is so fucking good. It is so much fun. Just like, oh cool. Like, here you go. Nope. Nope. Get wrecked. It's so much fun.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more, I am in your debt. And
Bruh.
once more, you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. One day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars had grown somewhat weary of my musings of late, and so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion, a captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't run off this time.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I had put you to.
Thanks, man.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. If that is he's all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Find a finer array this side of the strait. Many thanks.
25K.
You've a discerning eye.
Make sure I did not actually. I just want to maybe use the Airy Stone to show that one off if it's cool looking. Juga Snake Spit! I wish it was just like...
Try not to do it again. Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Now would have killed me if I'd come back without it.
Bro, not your pocket. Fucking shove it in your fucking shirt or whatever.
If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Mizelle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out of the stables. It's hard work and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
Goose, I'm sorry for stealing your path.
That's alright. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm going to be your first customer. I'm going to save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do my best.
Till then, eh?
How does the tiny child have a lower voice than Goots? Like, the fuck, man.
Right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
But mercenaries.
And you remember the plan. You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Oh, there's some good fucking boss fights, or mid-boss fights. Yeah, I think the regular boss fight kind of sucks, but the mid-boss fights are pretty fucking good. Let's go!
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no
difficulty believing a sinister force is going to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father.
Can we please have Joshua and Dion in the party?
And the fiend works from the shadows. I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labours to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
Hell fucking yeah.
I cannot. Not yet.
Dion!
Your Highness, please.
Bruh!
As you are aware, the Dharmakian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavily on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
Bitch.
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas, your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in Gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Don't. Lame. One of the worst parts about Annabella, like just in the last 30 seconds of Annabella being Annabella, is the outfit is fucking good. Like the black top with the white dress is pretty fucking cool.
That has taken hold of Sanbreque.
Although, fuck Annabella, just in
Until
general.
its group is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not a keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
take to the skies together. Bring a new dawn to Valisthea. I should like nothing more.
Those are literally like the best 5 characters in this fucking game. Like Dion, Philip, Joshua, what is her name? I'm sorry, I called Terrence Phillip. Oh my god.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We Dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness.
Yote, by the way, is the other one that I was saying before I fucked up Terrence's name and called him Philip.
Thank you.
I definitely did not make a fucking South Park joke right now.
Their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella, and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Fuck yeah, Dion.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Hell yeah.
Anything you want to forget?
My bitch of a mom.
The harbour is empty, and half the market stores too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
Torgal.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Torgal.
This way.
What a Bahamut.
Shogun's is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Sorry, I thought there was gonna be a thing there to grab.
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. His Highness's orders are clear.
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
Yeah, man. Fucking Dion.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Dion. Dion says, fuck it. Doing it myself.
But first we find goods.
Oh, there's some good fights. There's some good fights through here.
You there! Identify yourself!
I do think there's a couple of things where you have to like God damn it. Why is it that I have to like interact with people before I can just say fuck you? Who's Kieran? Where are you at? Charlotte total. Angel. Hell yeah. I will say, the Dragoons are like my favorite of the mini bosses. Like, I think they're very fair to fight against. They have cool moves. Also, just like the armor is fucking cool. could that have possibly been like, oh, it's the biggest, giantest thing in the fucking whole goddamn town?
Ah, a goods lift.
I do appreciate the devs thing where like they kind of let you run through this city and make you feel good. Like you're actually going through the whole city kind of thing. Like sure, you can say, oh, just, you know, a linear thing, but I do appreciate that it's it feels like it's an actual city that they just block you off from a bunch of stuff.
Let's try.
Oh man, where are the boss? Oh, there's a boss. They're not here for dudes. Nope. Nope. Oh, this feels like one of them. Yes. Disagree, but sure.
know there'd be a dragon.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Bahamut.
The hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace, I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Lord, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
Poor Yato.
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goose.
What? And leave you lot in the ledge? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out you need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nan would never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goods.
This is I remember this being a very long part, so I'm gonna stop for now.